Hello, friends. I am so happy to share my recent trip to Universal Studios Hollywood, and I want to tell you all my thoughts while there. So let's dive right in. Our family decided it was best not to fly but to drive to Universal Studios. As we went, we drove by Vegas and saw the Sphere. Shout out to my mom because she did all the driving. Then the next day, we went to Universal Studios, and the first stop that we had to go to was the recently added Super Nintendo World. Visiting this place was the main reason why we went. Let me tell you, this place was spectacular. It was as if, though, I stepped into the world of Mario. It was bright, colorful, and full of life, having the piranha plant swaying back and forth, coins spinning, and Yoshi running around makes it more believable to the guests that this is the world of Mario. The Mario Kart ride was the first and only ride we had to do. This ride was incredible in its theming, from the references in the game and playing the music from the video game to seeing the glorious outside and inside of Bowser's Castle. Then getting onto the ride was even more impressive, as we were given unique Mario hats for the augmented reality glasses. The Mario Kart ride was Universal's most remarkable ride recently, which is as impressive as a Disney ride. While we were there, I also purchased power bands so that you could use these bands to interact with the land. I recommend you pick these up because it adds so much to the experience of being in Super Nintendo World. Scattered around the area are challenges that you use to get coins and, if successful, to get a key. If you get 3 keys, you can enter Bowser Jr.'s castle, which I won't spoil. Still, again, this experience improves your experience with going to Super Nintendo World, as you can use this said band when you go on the Mario Kart ride, as mentioned earlier. You can get coins and a trophy if you use the band. Super Nintendo World is indeed the whole Mario experience. I was in love with all the references and details found throughout all the land, and using the power band added another layer to the experience. So if you are ever close to Universal Studios Hollywood, I highly recommend you go. I found it interesting that Universal Studios is built on a hill, unlike Disneyland. There was a ride where you could see the park's edge. There are escalators to reach different levels of the park, and built on that hill is an entire studio lot where films and TV shows from past and present are available to be seen by the public. Some of the sets we got to see were Nope, The Good Place, Nacho Libre, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Jaws, Jurassic Park, and even War of Worlds. I found many interesting, so here is some footage of the sets. During our time at Universal, we also got to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which was always a blast. And finally, our last stop was heading to the Waterworld show, which was phenomenal and very wet. I highly recommend that you check out the exhibit because it was an incredible show. There is an airplane that comes at you, and there's explosions and all sorts of just incredible details. It's genuinely an edge of your seat experience. After that, we went back home. Now, some footnotes. While I was there, it was the Halloween Horror Night experience, and if I just bought the pass, I would have been able to see the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics from the movie. I couldn't, but seeing some of the promotions throughout the park and even the city was pretty awesome. The most remarkable thing I saw almost every day was the studios we passed when heading to Universal Studios. These studios would be the Walt Disney Studios and Warner Brothers Studios, where they would film and have their headquarters be in. Well, that's a wrap, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone supporting my last 2 videos, as they have done remarkably well. And thank you to the new people who have subscribed. Also, more content is on the way, so please be patient. Thank you. I will see you all in the next one.